Hey y'all.
Hey.
It has been a rainy day. It sun shines for about 30 seconds and then here comes the rain. We are happy though. Goodness, we've been needing rain for so long. The grass is greening up, the cows are grazing. The garden is happy. Over here we've got our first batch of pizza sauce slash spaghetti sauce going over here. We have stock from our
second round of chicken
stock. Yep, right here.
This is our outdoor kitchen, and you've seen some, but we have a sink.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I put a sink in, and it works. So.
All right.
It drains onto the ground, so if you hear that, but yeah, it's all good.
It's just cold water too.
Yeah. We're gonna can up this spaghetti sauce today.
Yeah, it's probably about 6 quarts, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but it's enough to put up.
And we're so excited because for the last several years we've had a hard time getting our sauce right. This year we found a recipe that we absolutely love. So good. We found a fast way to one of our good friends gave us a juicer.
Yeah, a really nice juicer.
We never used one except for the KitchenAid attachment, and wow, it is fast. It worked good. We've got our sauce going.
We juiced our tomatoes in it for the sauce. That's what we.
Yeah. That's right.
We got tomatoes going. I've already canned 13 quarts of chicken stock, so this will be more because I did it in my 5-gallon pot, and this is my 7-gallon pot, so we're gonna do more of that.
This stock is just gonna go for about 48 hours. The chicken stock, yeah, it's not.
It won't be done today.
It won't be happening in this video.
But we will can up the sauce, and we will separate cream, and just spend our day out here in the outdoor kitchen, which has been where most of our days have been spent. All right, we're gonna fill these jars with sauce. We're gonna leave 1 inch of headspace. Put lids on, and we're gonna go ahead and pressure can them. You can water bath tomato sauce because the pH is usually high enough. I didn't test the pH to make sure, but we found that it's just as fast to pressure can them, and then you don't have to worry about if the pH is right.
All right, we got 5 quarts of beautiful, delicious. Yum. So we have 5 yummy, delicious quarts of sauce. We're getting ready to pressure can. I'm heating my water right here.
You want your jars and your water to be the same temperature or about the same?
All right. Battery died. I'm not sure if we got that. So 5 quarts of yummy, delicious sauce. The water is heating over here.
It's about ready.
Yep. She's going to start putting them in the canner. Let me see. So this canner right here holds 7 quarts. We have a new canner that holds 19 quarts. So we can actually can 40 quarts of food out here at a time. I can do 2 canners on the stove over here where the broth is, 2 canners on this, so I can do 21 quarts in these 3 size canners and 19 in this one. So that's crazy. It's been a game changer for the amount of food that we like to put up. So
if we have less than
it goes on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If we have less than or more than 7 quarts, we'll use the big canner, but if we have 7 or less, we'll use the small canner because it's faster.
Yeah.
It comes up to 10 faster. All right, we got that in the canner. That's going to go once it comes up to pressure. I believe it's 15 pounds of pressure for 20 minutes at our altitude. I got to double check, but I think that's what it is, and I've got to start working on this cream. We actually have more in the cooler, so I'm going to get this done first, and then we'll get more out. All right, I'm just going to use this ladle, and I'm just going to dip the cream off and put it into this jar. And I'll take basically all but a tiny bit of cream off of each of these jars of milk, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the skim milk. We've already made a bunch of yogurt, so I don't know that we need to make any more yogurt right now, but I might make mozzarella cheese. And we had a little leftover sauce that we put in the cooler because we didn't have a full jar. So if I make cheese and I have sauce, I could, in theory, make pizza for dinner. What do you think, babe?
I think pizza sounds great.
If I have time to make cheese.
Plus, we need to really give our sauce a good test.
Yes, it needs a good pizza test. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Just dip it in there. I kind of dip it and just let the cream flow into it. Oh, it's really thick. It's more of a dip and let it flow rather than a scoop. Look at that, guys. Whoa, I have a fan over here that's blowing it.
Sorry, I am also
Look at that.
setting up another camera.
Sorry. The reason I have a fan here going is because it's just a little tabletop fan. It keeps the flies away. It blows the air and the flies, it helps anyway. There's a lot of flies out here. Screening this kitchen would be amazing, but maybe one day. Alright y'all, I skimmed all this cream. I thought we had more milk in the cooler, but that's today's milk, so it's not ready to skim.
It's last night's milk. Oh, sorry, never mind.
It's today's milk, so it's not ready to skim. I skimmed last night's milk, so we got half a gallon plus about a pint, and we're going to turn this into butter. This is done, processing that was fast. It was done about the time I finished doing this. So we had to let this come down from pressure, release all the pressure, and then we'll get these out in a little bit, but we're going to turn some butter. Working the butter, I'm just folding it and pressing it, and getting the buttermilk out.
In a bath of ice water.
Yep.
After this, we'll weigh it and salt it. Here is 1 gob of butter, and it weighs
I can't read it.
1 1/4 pounds. 1 pound, 4.4 ounces.
Yesterday we got 1 3/4 pounds.
Yes.
We froze 1 1/2 and 8 1/4 with our fresh sourdough rolls last night with dinner.
Yes.
All right, this one's ready to weigh.
Okay.
I'm gonna add it to that.
Yep.
This one's gonna be right at about 1/4 pound.
Probably 4 ounces, yep.
Yep.
Is it 1 1/2 pounds?
It is 1 pound, 7.95 ounces.
That's
so, yep.
1.5 pounds.
1 1/2 pounds of butter.
All right.
All right, y'all, look. We got 1.5 pounds of butter. I didn't weigh each log, stick, whatever you want to call it. I just kind of figured out what is 1/4 pound in my hands, and I was off a little on some of them, but that's okay. It's close, and we can weigh it when we go to cook. Not a big deal. So these are going to actually go in the freezer like this to freeze. Some people call it flash freezing, and then we will put them in vacuum seal bags by the pound and vacuum seal, and then they will go in the freezer so that we will be stocking up on butter. All right, this is ready to be opened. There it is. I'm just gonna pull these jars out, put them over here on the counter. Five jars of sauce. They should all seal and be good to go on the shelf and be shelf stable for years to come. They won't last years because they'll eat them up pretty quick. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you that I have used really cheap lids off of Amazon. I ordered a bunch, knew it was a risk because they had mixed reviews, but at this point I think that on the metal lids I have had one failure, and we have canned dozens and dozens of jars this year, and the one failure for the metal lid was our fault because we overfilled the jar and it siphoned a little bit, so we couldn't get a seal. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pleased with them. I know a lot of people were like, I don't know if they're gonna be any good, but I was like, well, they're dirt cheap and I'm gonna try. So I did, and
They work good.
working.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us today. We have had a successful day, still got some other things to do, but we hope you enjoyed this, and if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube knows you're enjoying this. Please comment below, let us know what you think, what's going on with you, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See y'all later.